Hello everyone, my name is Alexis and welcome to Create Your Ritual Day 1. Today, if you're watching this on the day it's released, is the new moon. So we're doing a flow in honor of the new moon. Make sure you have 2 blocks and your journal. We're going to begin in Tadasana, feet hip width apart, shoulders stacked over your hips, stacked over your ankles, and inhale the arms up overhead, and then just begin to sway side to side. We're going to gently start with some spinal movements to warm up. If this is your first practice of the day, this will hopefully help you warm up your spine. So you're just moving gently side to side. You're not going into your deepest side bends here, just moving gently. After we do these spinal warm-ups, we're going to be going kind of into a fun circular flow. So focus on warming up the body, connecting to your body, and checking in with yourself. Exhale the arms straight out from the shoulders. Inhale, open up the arms. Exhale, give yourself a hug. This is basically a standing cat-cow. And as you move, I want you to take deep breaths in, look up to the ceiling, and with every exhale, alternate the cross of your arms. Continue just a couple more, just like this. This is one of my favorite motions because it makes me feel so open and ready to face whatever will come my way in the day. Inhale the arms back out to the sides, make fists with your hands, bring your feet a little wider than hip width apart, and you're just going to start to twist from side to side. Let your arms hang fairly loosely, but you're going to be using your fists to gently tap your hip and your low back, just like I'm doing here in this video. You're swaying side to side, and what you're doing is you're waking up your hips, you're waking up your low back, you're kind of just like tapping them kind of insistently and saying, good morning, wake up, come join the party, essentially. And additionally, you're getting a gentle twist in the spine. These spinal movements are some of my favorite things to do in the mornings. Go ahead and come to the front of your mat, feet hip width apart, and then inhale the arms down, around, and up overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands on the mat or on blocks and step the left foot back, coming into your low lunge. You can set yourself up in your low lunge. Make sure your right knee is directly over that right ankle. Bring your blocks underneath your hands. And from here, lift up through the spine. Get nice and tall as you can. And then exhale, press the hips back, straightening that right knee, although it is okay if it's bent. Mostly we just want to get a stretch in the back of that right leg. Inhale, back forward into your low lunge. Set your blocks aside, curl the back toes under, and come up, lift up into your high lunge. Inhale the arms up overhead. Take a deep breath in and out here. Find your balance, and then straighten both legs and pivot so you're facing the long side of your mat, and we're going to come into a wide-legged forward fold. So both feet are parallel to the short edges of your mat. Grab your blocks, bring them to the back of your mat, and turn towards the back of your mat. So you're in your high lunge with your left leg forward and your right knee back. Lower the right knee down to the mat into your low lunge and press the hips back, this time into half split on the left side, getting a stretch into the left leg. Come forward into your low lunge, lengthen through the spine, curl the back toes under, and step up into your forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, roll all the way up to standing, inhaling the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to make our way back to the top of the mat. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Listen carefully. Step back with the left knee coming into your low lunge on the right side. Exhale, press the hips back into your half split pose. And then inhale forward into your low lunge. Curl the back toes under and lift yourself up into your high lunge. Really press through the heel of that right foot, and then straighten both legs, turn to the long edge of your mat, and exhale into your wide-legged forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, grab the blocks, bring them to the front of the mat, pivot your feet, And come into your high lunge, this time with your left knee forward, right foot behind you. Inhale the arms up overhead. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower that right knee to the mat. Hands on your blocks, press the hips back into half split, stretching into the left leg. Inhale forward into your low lunge. Set the blocks aside and step to the top of the mat into your forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, roll all the way up to standing. Inhaling exhaling the hands to heart center. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale the hands up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. And we're going to go back the way we came. So inhale, lift up halfway. Listen carefully. Right foot goes back, coming into your low lunge with the left knee in front. Take a deep breath here in your low lunge, and then exhale, press back into your half split, attempting to straighten that left leg. Inhale, come back into your low lunge, curl the right toes under and lift up into your high lunge, arms up overhead. Exhale, straighten both knees, pivot the feet so they're parallel to the short edge of your mat, and exhale into your wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, grab your blocks, bring them to the back of your mat, pivot, so you're now in your high lunge with the right leg forward facing the back of your mat. You're doing amazing. This is a tricky flow. Go ahead and lower the left knee to the mat, coming into your low lunge. Press the hips back, coming into half split with the right leg straight. Inhale forward into your low lunge, broaden across the chest. Deep breath in, and then exhale, bring the left leg to meet the right, coming into your forward fold, and roll yourself all the way up to standing, bringing the hands to heart center. And once more, we'll make our way back to the front of the mat. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. This time, step the right foot back, coming into low lunge. Broaden across the chest, lift up through the spine, and then exhale, press the hips back, stretching through the left leg, the back of the left leg into your half split. Come forward into low lunge, curl the right toes under and lift up into your high lunge. Straighten both knees, pivot the feet so they're parallel to the short edge of the mat, and exhale into your wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, grab your blocks, bring them to the front of the mat, pivot so you are in a high lunge with your right leg forward, right knee directly over right ankle. Lower the left knee to the mat, press your hips back into half split pose, stretching through the back of your right leg. Inhale forward into low lunge. Breathe deeply. Bring the left foot up to meet the right into your forward fold. And just sway side to side here. Catch your breath. And then very gently roll yourself up to a standing position. We're going to come to take a seat. Each day of the Create Your Ritual Challenge has a bit of yoga, a bit of journaling, and a meditation. So we're going to come into the journaling portion. I'm coming into a wide-legged straddle. If a wide-legged straddle is uncomfortable, just come into a cross-legged position. I like to use my blocks as a little desk. And because this is the first day of Create Your Ritual, I want you to focus on, for the next couple minutes as you journal, what is my intention for this course? What do I hope to learn, achieve, or understand? It doesn't matter what your answers are to these questions. I just want you to spend a little bit of time journaling your response. What is my intention for this course? And what do I hope to learn, achieve, or understand? go ahead and set your journal aside. If you were using your blocks as a desk, set them aside. If you were in a straddle pose, bring your legs into a cross-legged, seated position. And we're going to spend the remainder of class in a short meditation. Close your eyes if they aren't already, and begin to breathe in and out through your nose. And as you sit here, inevitably, you're going to have thoughts come to visit. And I want you to imagine that you're sitting on a grassed lawn. Maybe you're sitting in a field, and up above you, you can see clouds slowly floating by. And I want you to imagine that your thoughts are these clouds. So whenever you have a thought come to mind as you're focusing on your breathing, imagine it floating away like a cloud. You don't need to engage. You don't need to overly think it through. You don't need to start dissecting it right away. All you need to do is focus on your breath and imagine your thoughts drifting through the sky in front of you like clouds. Enjoy that for the next couple of moments, and I will cue you when it's time to come out. Release the visualization, release the attention to your breath. And when you are ready, bring your hands together and just start to rub the palms together. Bring your hands to heart center, pressing the thumbs into the sternum. Take a deep breath in and out through the nose. Congratulate yourself for finishing day 1 of the Create Your Ritual Challenge. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. I am so happy to have you here for this challenge. If you haven't found the workbook yet, be sure to click the link in the description box below. There will be a workbook with all sorts of fun bonuses, extra journaling prompts, extra room for journaling. If you liked this class, be sure to give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 2 of the Create Your Ritual Challenge. Have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now.